Hi guys, Precursor here. New tutorial on a fundamental subject. How to find actors in a level. Any type, any kind. Static meshes, blueprint, emitters, whatever you need for your logic, your code. So, in a new empty blueprint level, place some props, and we already have chairs and a table. So let's place a blueprint. Let's use the ceiling. Okay. And let's place also an emitter. Steam. Let's use steam. You can place whatever you want. Let's place also a static mesh, normal shape. Let's say pyramid. Okay, perfect. Now let's open the level blueprint. To show the logic, let's create a key event. T-key. Yeah, I like T-key. We have the events for when the T key is pressed. Now, from pressed, drag out a get actor or class node. For now, don't set an actor class here. Let's go on. From out actors, return values that the get all actor or class finds. Drag out a for each loop. This will execute some functionality on each individual entry that the get all actor or class will find. Connect the execution. For now, we just want to know the result of this search. So, from array element, each element of this array, that is a kind of list of all the actors that the get all actor or class finds, drag out a get display name. So we will get the name displayed for each of the entry found. Then add a print string node, connect the return value, and connect the execution flow. Recap. So we press the T key. The get all actor or class will look for all the elements of this actor class that we will select, and for each element it will get its name and print its name on the screen. Okay, compile. So our first experiment will be with the class actor itself. So what is an actor? An actor is any object that can be placed in a level. Actors are a generic class that supports 3D transformation, such as translation, rotation, and scale. There are different types of actors, and static meshes actor, camera actor, player start actor. Actor is the generic class. Okay, so compile. Let's play. See, when we press the T key, all the actors present in the level will be displayed. As you see, that's everything. That's the scale sphere, the player start somewhere, player camera manager, everything. Go back to the level blueprint. Now let's try let's try another class. We can try emitter. Emitters are particle system. So let's try this. Play, press T, and the only particle system that we placed in the level is this player. So we got it. Go back to the level blueprint. Now let's try with a blueprint. Blueprint, and we placed the ceiling light. It's the one we placed in the level. Select this, compile, play, press T, and we have the ceiling light. Go back. Now let's try with all the static mesh. Static mesh actor. Select it. This can be, all the object that you have in the level. Back to the editor, play, press T, and see, we have floor, chairs, statue, and also the pyramid we placed. This is very useful for any kind of effect, or I don't know, even an explosion. Now some advanced stuff. We don't want to get all actors, but only some specific elements using some custom filter. We already have a logic to get the name of all the result. Let's start applying a filter by name. Let's check by name. Let's go back to the editor and rename a static mesh actor. So let's rename a chair. Edit. Rename. Shortcut is F2 if you're interested. Let's rename chair. Chair 2. Let's go back to the level blueprint. Of all the static mesh, we want to get that particular static mesh. So, from the return value of the get display name, pull out an equal, and see we have a case sensitive version and a case insensitive version. Let's use case insensitive in this case. Let's insert the name of the static mesh, chair 2. Now branch, pull out a branch and connect with body and only from the true print string. So now this time the code will print only the name of this static mesh. We return the value of this static mesh if present in the level. Compile, go back to the level, play, press T, and we have our chair. Let's change the name with another one and book. Let's try book. We don't have any static mesh with that name. Compile, go back, play, press T, nothing. Okay. Now let's try something more advanced. Let's try tags. In the level blueprint, select any kind of actor. So let's start with the chair. Scroll down the details and find the tag. Be careful, because these are components tags. We need to get the actor tags, so you might need to click on the drop down to show it. See, tags, these tags. Let's add an element. Let's create some tags by size. Let's call this medium size. Now select the statue, add an actor tags. Let's call small. Select the blueprint, ceiling light, actor, drop down, tags. This one is medium 2. Select the table, actor, tags, big. Let's use big for the table. Okay, so we set size tags at level at index 0 of tags. Let's go back to the blueprint level. Let's change. Let's use the general actor class. So it will get every kind of actor in the level. You could use the actor class for the previous example when we filtered for names by names. Now disconnect this code. So this time pull out from array element of the for each loop a get tags. Okay, tags. Then drag out a get array. This will get all the elements at this index 0. That is the index that we used for this size tags that we placed. Okay. Again, connect it to a string. Connect the execution flow and connect the get return value that will be converted in text and printed. Okay, compile. Let's go to the level. Let's play. Press T and see. It gets all the tags of all the actors present in the level. In this case, we have actors with tags and actors without. So let's go back to the level blueprint. Now let's start filtering, and we can simply start filtering actors that have a tag. So disconnect the flow. From the get array result, drag out an actor as tag. Connect the target to the array elements. Then branch. connect the flow and connect to the print string. Compile. So recap, we press the T key, it finds all the actors in the level. For each one of them it gets a tag. If the actor has a tag, it prints his tag. Okay? Compile, go back to the level, play, press T, and we have all the sides tagged with place. Now we can filter by a specific tag, simply from the get array return value, pull out an equal node, equal, and we can choose between equal and equal. Let's place small. Let's try small. Disconnect the actor as tag node. Connect this equal to the branch. And we will print again. We will print the result. Compile, back, play, press T. We have just replaced only one. Let's try with only one small tag. Let's try with medium. Compile, save, play, stick, and we have medium tags. Okay, go back to the level, blueprint. Again, let's try a tag not present, extra large, like extra large. Let's try with this. Compile, play, press T. No result because we don't have an extra text. So let's recap. This time we filtered the text by name. Okay, so you can use different levels of tags to create more complex filter. For example, I can have let's grab a table. We have a big table. We can have a medium table, and we can add tags at index 1, and we decide that tags at index 1 are names. So we have a first rough division by tags about sites, then one around names. Let's call this table. So in the level we will have two tables, one big and one medium. Simply using two filters we can get the medium table and easily create more complex filters for our actors. Okay? Now, another filter that I find very useful to quick pull out actor from a level that we need is the destructible actor. Let's say you're doing an horror game and you want to get some object in the level, not all, just some, those that are destructible, for an effect to make those fly through the room and crash over walls. A classic of ghost stories. And I think I just spoiled one of my next tutorials. By the way, destructible mesh are the destructible version of meshes. To create those, let's go to the content browser right click to any static mesh, right click, create Destructible mesh. A new mesh will be created, the Destructible version, and let's place this in the level. Okay, you can open it and click fracture mesh and see how it will be destroyed. Okay, close. Let's go back to the level. Let's do the same with props. Let's place a rock. Right click, create Destructible mesh, place it onto the level, click fracture mesh, and you can check in the settings here. You can enable damage, how much damage, you can decide how much damage the mesh can stand, the number of chunks when it explodes, and so on. We'll see the Destructibles better in a later tutorial. Now we place it to Destructible in the level. Let's go back to the level blueprint. Now simply change the actor class to Destructible actor. Okay, disconnect this code, and we will reuse the get display name code. Get display name without any filtering. Compile, play, press T, and in this way, this is a quick and fast way to pull out all the Destructible actors in the level. Super useful for effect, for some kinds of effect. And of course we can filter Destructible meshes actor too, using in the same way we already did. Now, the last way to get and filter blueprint actors only I want to show you is through the use of blueprint interfaces. So, what is a blueprint interface? A blueprint interface is a collection of one or more functions that can be added to other blueprints. So, this makes those perfect for filtering. So, let's see how it works. Let's go back to the level, to the content browser, and blueprints. Right click, blueprints, blueprint interface. Let's call it Saber. Let's open it and create a function too with the same name. Okay, compile, close. We'll see blueprint interfaces better in detail in later tutorials. Then bring another blueprint in the level. We already have the ceiling light. Replace it. Bring in a wall sconce blueprint. Let's place it here. Okay. Open it. Another blueprint. Open blueprint. Go to class setting, and we have a section in the detail panel where we can implement interfaces. Click on add and implement the interface we just created. Okay, compile, save. You can close it. do the same with the other blueprints. Serialize, open, class settings, interfaces, add, disable, compile and save, and close. Okay, now go back to level blueprint. Simply disconnect get all actor or class, because we will substitute this with right click, get all actors with interface. Use this. Connect everything, and we can select here the interface and right disable. Okay, now this node will get all the actors that have this interface implemented in the level. Compile, back to the editor, play, press T. See? This is perfect to get all the blueprint in the level that have a certain interface, a blueprint interface. For example, we can get all the blueprints in the level that have the interface can be used by the player. For demonstration purposes, we printed the result of the finding actors node. Simply add your code after the for each loop. Hope you enjoyed the video and learned something. Please subscribe to the channel, or I won't be able to create more videos. Share and like too, and see ya.